He is a cancer survivor who's been diagnosed with MS, and he credits the vaccine for saving his life, writing this: "Had I not been vaccinated, and with all my medical issues, this would have been a far more dire situation. It's not, because I did."
After 3 decades as a prominent voice on Fox News, Neil Cavuto is stepping away from the network, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in financial and political journalism. Cavuto, known for his measured commentary and dedication to factual reporting, has been a trusted figure for millions of viewers since the network's early days. His departure marks the end of an era, but it also provides an opportunity to reflect on his storied career, his resilience in the face of personal health challenges, and his advocacy for those battling chronic illnesses. Neil Cavuto's early life and career beginnings. Neil Cavuto's journey to becoming one of the most respected figures in journalism began with his upbringing in Westbury, New York. Born September 22, 1958, Cavuto displayed an early curiosity for storytelling and public affairs. He earned his degree in mass communication from St. Bonaventure University and later pursued a master's degree at American University, setting the stage for a career that would blend financial acumen with sharp journalistic instincts. Before joining Fox News, he honed his craft at CNBC, where he hosted Power Lunch and served as a contributor to Today on NBC. His ability to break down complex financial topics into digestible information quickly earned him recognition. Cavuto's sharp insights, coupled with his relatable style, resonated with viewers and positioned him as a trusted voice in business journalism. He once said, quote, "I always felt a responsibility to present the facts without exaggeration, to help people make sense of their world without creating unnecessary alarm." This philosophy carried him through decades of reporting, as he navigated the ever-evolving landscape of financial news with integrity and professionalism. Joining Fox News. In 1996, Neil Cavuto joined Fox News as part of the network's original team, a pivotal moment in both his career and the history of cable news. Cavuto became the host of Your World with Neil Cavuto, a flagship program that offered viewers a deep dive into financial markets and their intersection with politics. Over the years, the show became a cornerstone of Fox's programming, known for its insightful analysis and Cavuto's measured demeanor. Cavuto was instrumental in shaping Fox News' approach to financial reporting. His ability to dissect economic trends and policy decisions made complex topics understandable to the average viewer. He also hosted Cavuto Live on Fox News and Cavuto Coast to Coast on Fox Business, showcasing his versatility and deep understanding of both markets and policy. His work earned him widespread respect, even from those outside Fox's typical audience.
So let me be clear, Mr. President. How can you drain the swamp if you're the one who keeps muddying the waters? You didn't know about that $130,000 payment to a porn star until you did. Said you knew nothing about how your former lawyer, Michael Cohen, handled this until acknowledging today you were the guy behind the retainer payment that took care of this. You insist that money from the campaign or campaign contributions played no role in this transaction. Of that, you're sure. Thing is, not even 24 hours ago, sir, you couldn't recall any of this, and you seem very sure. Now, I'm not saying you're a liar, you're president, you're busy. I'm just having a devil of a time figuring out which news is fake. Let's just say your own words on lots of stuff give me, shall I say, lots of pause. Like the time you said the Russians didn't interfere in the 2016 election until a lot of Republicans had to remind you they did. Came back months later and you said, well, I never said that Russia didn't meddle in the election when, in fact, you had a lot. Now, none of this makes me a never-Trumper, just always confused. Like when you claimed your tax plan was the biggest in U.S. history, when it wasn't, or that the bill you signed to make it all happen would cost you a fortune, when it turns out it is going to help make you a bigger fortune, or that your job approval numbers really aren't that bad relative to other presidents at this stage, when they're actually worse than most presidents at this stage. That can change, but what's weird is this pattern does not. Like the time that you said rumors of Rex Tillerson's departure at the State Department were false until they weren't, or that your former chief of staff, Reince Priebus, wasn't going anywhere until he was, or your economic advisor, Gary Cohn, was doing a great job until he wasn't, when you absolutely loved Steve Bannon until you didn't.
Throughout his tenure, he emphasized the importance of balancing fairness with accountability. Quote, "I've always believed in asking tough questions no matter who's sitting across from me," he once said. This commitment to objectivity allowed him to interview a wide range of influential figures, from presidents to CEOs, while maintaining credibility with his audience. For 30 years, he remained a steady presence in the often turbulent world of media. His departure marks the end of an era for the network, battling multiple sclerosis.
Well, I think my producers could tell you that they'll know something's wrong when I can't see, or I'm having trouble looking at the prompter. Now, you don't need prompter, but those days that I do, I try to pre-memorize the script or try to remember the guest. Sometimes it's very difficult to see the person right in front of me. It just depends on the day.
In the late 1990s, Neil Cavuto received a diagnosis that profoundly shaped his personal and professional life: multiple sclerosis. The autoimmune disease, which affects the central nervous system, presented Cavuto with a range of challenges, including chronic pain, fatigue, and vision issues. Despite these obstacles, he remained steadfast in his commitment to journalism and refused to let this condition define him. Neil has spoken openly about the toll MS has taken on his life, physically and emotionally. In an interview, he described how the disease forced him to rethink his approach to work. Quote, "You can't wallow in it," he said. "I don't think you should ever let your condition or illness define you. It's part of you, but it's not all of you." Managing MS while maintaining a demanding career in live television required immense discipline and courage. Cavuto often credited his colleagues and family for providing the support system that enabled him to persevere. Over the years, his candid discussions about his health brought awareness to the realities of living with MS, helping to destigmatize the condition and encourage others to seek support. Advocacy and public engagement.
This doctor would not allow it. Dr. Scheineman said there is a way to beat this and deal with this. Keep at it and never give up.
Neil Cavuto's openness about his struggles with multiple sclerosis and other health challenges, including heart disease and cancer, has made him a powerful advocate for those living with chronic conditions. His willingness to share his personal experiences offered encouragement to others facing similar battles and helped bring greater awareness to issues often misunderstood or overlooked. Cavuto frequently used his platform to discuss the realities of living with MS. He encouraged viewers to seek proper care and support while emphasizing the importance of staying informed about one's health. In an interview with Brain and Life magazine, Cavuto explained, "If sharing my story inspires someone else to fight a little harder or to seek out the help they need, then it's worth it." Beyond raising awareness, Cavuto's advocacy extended to broader health care issues. He often highlighted the systemic challenges faced by patients with chronic illnesses, including the costs of treatment and access to care. Colleagues and viewers alike praised Cavuto for his honesty and courage. Personal life and values. While Neil Cavuto's career in journalism has been marked by professionalism and resilience, his personal life reflects the same principles of determination and humility. Cavuto has often credited his family as his greatest source of strength. Married to his wife, Mary Fulling, since 1983, he's a devoted father to 3 children. His family has been a cornerstone of his support system, especially as he faced the challenges of multiple sclerosis and other health issues. Cavuto has shared how his experiences with chronic illness have shaped his outlook on life and reinforced his appreciation for the little things. Quote, "When you're faced with something like this, you learn to value every moment, even the ones that seem insignificant," he once said. Known for his grounded demeanor, Cavuto often avoided the trappings of celebrity, preferring to focus on his work and personal relationships. Colleagues have described him as a consummate professional who maintained a sense of humor and compassion even during the most difficult times. His values of hard work, honesty, and empathy were not only evident in his reporting, but also in his interactions with those around him. Cavuto's personal life reflects a man who has faced significant challenges with grace and determination, inspiring those who have had the privilege of knowing him personally or watching him on screen. Reasons for leaving Fox News. After 3 decades of dedication to Fox News, Neil Cavuto's decision to leave marks the culmination of a career defined by resilience, professionalism, and an unwavering commitment to journalism. While Cavuto has not explicitly outlined every reason for his departure, his health challenges are believed to have played a significant role. Living with multiple sclerosis, along with surviving cancer and open-heart surgery, has demanded immense energy and perseverance over the years. In interviews, Cavuto has expressed the toll that his health has taken, both physically and emotionally. Quote, "You reach a point where you have to listen to your body," he once remarked, acknowledging the need to prioritize his well-being. His decision to step back reflects a recognition that even the most dedicated professionals must balance their careers with self-care. Colleagues at Fox News have been quick to praise Cavuto's contributions and his ability to persevere through adversity. Suzanne Scott, CEO of Fox News Media, said, quote, "Neil's journalistic integrity and commitment to his craft have been unmatched. His departure is bittersweet, but his health and happiness come first." While his departure may leave a void for Fox News viewers, Cavuto has hinted he's looking forward to focusing on his family and personal pursuits. Quote, "I'm not saying goodbye, I'm just saying it's time for a new chapter." His departure marks the end of an era, but his legacy will remain an enduring influence on journalism. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Neil on Fox News? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.